Hi, welcome back to B&E Productions. I'm Ethan, and today's video is going to be about my Ronin Tactics Shensi belt. So, as you have seen in maybe some of my other videos, this is what I primarily use whenever I go out airsofting and want a belt. So, I'm a smaller dude, so trying to find belts that really fit and cater to my size is a bit difficult. So I did a lot of research before I went ahead and purchased one. So I got the Ronin Tactics Shensi belt. Really quality, great piece of gear. So just to start it off at the front, you get a nice Cobra buckle. And to the left of that, you get a D-ring, and then that can be Velcro down in place. All along it, this is a size small. For all around it, it is 18 columns of moly, so you got a decent amount of real estate for being able to put pouches and other things of that nature. And the color scheme of this, it comes in multicam, and then it has the black webbing for the moly itself. So, with all this, I will say it is a little bit stiff. And that's a good thing for belts of this nature because it's like you want this to stay in place. You don't want this moving around. The only thing it kind of is a little difficult is putting pouches on, especially HSGI pouches. I gotta say these pouches are, they're a bit hard to put onto things, but once they're on there, they're rock solid. So, give and take. Now, I will run you everything that I have on this belt. So I have 2 HSGI pistol taco pouches, 2 HSGI rifle taco pouches. I leave the back pretty open. I don't like have anything like on my spine or anything like that, so I just tend to leave it open. I don't run a dump pouch, and I will explain that in a second. And then to my rear, on my right hand side, I have a HSGI bleeder blowout pouch. I got a pair of shears in here, and then like extra just little things. So like say something happens to me on the field, I can go ahead and just like take care of it quickly, like alcohol wipes, gauze, band-aids, Neosporin, just those little like essential items. So moving forward, I have the G-Code M1911 holster level 2. So that has the release on it. Now I specifically have this dropped lower because when I like to draw my pistol, I like it being level with my hip rather than having to like kind of reach up and higher. To me, it's just more natural to go down here for the draw. So that's just my preference. In front of that, I have a Gerber fixed blade knife. I don't normally run that in games, but when I go real shooting, I'll just go ahead and have that on there. It's always nice to have a knife on you. And then in front of that, I have a carabiner with my gloves, my mechanics fast fit gloves. And that brings us back up here where it gives you like the little bit of adjustment. So say you're not at the fullest extent of a small, which I am, so like I have to really get as much of that material down. It gives you this really nice elastic. It's thick, really heavy duty material that keeps it down and out of the way. So that kind of rounds out the belt. Now the actual design of it is an inner-outer belt system. So you'll get this inner belt, and this is all Velcro, and it's soft on the outside. So this is the belt that keeps your pants up. So you'll go ahead, just thread this through your belt loops, go ahead and get it to where you need to go, and then you'll go ahead and Velcro it shut. And then you can just walk around like that, as you're gearing up, just, have without all that weight on you. And then when you're ready to go out and play, go ahead with that Velcro inner belt on. You'll just go ahead and slip this around, match up all the Velcro, and then you'll be able to close the buckle nice and tight. Now this is very snug for me, which is nice because like I said, I'm a smaller dude. So, and I think this is supposed to come out to a 26-inch waist, so it fits me just perfectly. And you can always adjust it up until the furthest point if you're like a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. But you can go ahead and look at all their sizes on their website. Go ahead and take a look at those sizes. Don't be just like, oh, I guess I'm this. This stuff is extremely expensive. Well worth it, but just make sure whenever you do buy this, you're getting exactly what you need. So as I was stating earlier, I don't exactly like dump pouches. To me, I don't like the lack of security. I feel like my stuff's always going to fall out when I'm running or anything like that. So I'll just go ahead and either re-index my magazines back into the pouch itself. Normally, when I run a belt, these are my speed reload sources. So normally these, once the magazine is out of here, they'll stay empty, and I'll throw an empty one into my cargo pocket on my BDU pants, or or on my plate carrier. Say I expended all my fast reload sources, I'll just go ahead and re-index that magazine. And I'll face it the other way, or I'll face the empty one up, so that way I know what's still available and what's still or what is currently empty. And I really like the modularity of these pouches because I can go ahead and put AK, M4, MP5, any of my pistol magazines in here. So really modular system. I really enjoy this belt. I've had it for about 2 years and I've never had one problem with it. So yeah. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and please like, comment, and subscribe.